Welcome, Bukky. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I am great. I'm great. And I'm glad that you are here, to
Thank
give
you
us
for
some,
having me.
yeah, man, some much needed skincare tips. Because, I mean, as I was having, a short little, conversation with you before our little interview here, you really sound passionate about what you do. And you know exactly how what you do interlinks obviously with women and their own self-image, and obviously you're about to share that powerful journey through this interview. So I
Thank
just
you.
want you to dive into what is a medical esthetician. What is that?
Thank you. I'm glad you used the word passion. You have to be passionate to be a medical esthetician. So,
True.
literally, we are beauty therapists, but more in the medical side. So, we link in beauty and medicine together. So, it's more your advanced procedures. So, we work with grade two laser machines and grade one chemical devices
Yes.
as well, chemical peels, needles, and stuff like that. So we are more advanced. So we're not your typical therapist in your typical spa.
Yes.
So they're we handle more complex stuff like hormonal pigmentation, acne, sunburn, anti-aging, wrinkles. We basically improve self-esteem,
Yes,
skin,
yes, that, like you said, yes.
enhance your skin and slow it down from aging, basically. So we work with doctors, plastic surgeons. We work under the supervision of doctors and plastic surgeons, and we're not allowed to diagnose. We're allowed to educate, identify the skin condition, and then treat. We help client understand their skin and what products and what to do to help their skin look better.
Now let's talk quickly just
Yes.
about you and just personally. So I know you were in modeling, and I think we spoke about
Yes.
that a little before we did the interview. And I mean, obviously, modeling, it's about looking beautiful,
True,
looking a certain way, and
absolutely.
now here you are into skincare. So
Thank
that
you.
transition, how easy or how difficult was that transition? And obviously, what inspired that transition?
It was actually interesting that you said it's the transitioning. It wasn't that hard for
Mm.
me. I feel like we're all artists. We just have different canva.
Yes.
So from the runway, I just felt like, okay, I don't see myself designing clothes. I'm passionate about people, nursing people, and I also had a mother with, rheumatoid arthritis, so
Oh,
she would say,
wow.
massage my leg or something. So it was kind of
Ah.
easier for me. Then I said,
Yes.
okay, let me pop into a beauty school, and for me, the passion was there. I was just so glad,
Mm.
and then I took it way up,
Yes.
and I just didn't want to remain as a model. I mean, as a model, your career is not everybody. We're not lucky to work forever, so you want something to fall back on.
True.
So going into the beauty industry for me was something I could fall back on in the long run, almost forever. I mean, the industry is very broad, and I'm so happy I never regretted it.
I love that.
And yeah, so there's a whole lot of story behind it, but just helping people feel good, look good. I think it's a very passionate thing for me. I love doing that.
Ah, good. You know what? I can tell in the
Thank
way,
you.
the love that you were shown when on our pages
Oh,
when
thank you.
when we posted that you're going to be joining us today, man. I guess those are your colleagues and your clients. They were just like,
Families and
go
friends.
Bukky, man.
Thank you.
We love you. Was one of
Thank
the
you.
comments that we
Oh,
saw on our
wow.
social media pages. So let's go into what now this industry entails, right? So what kind of training does one need to become a medical esthetician?
Quite a lot, I must say. So, first of all, you want to get your matric.
Mm.
First of all, you want to do a personality check.
Yeah.
If you love people, if you love touching people, if you love interacting with
Yes.
people, you're going to meet the good and the bad and the
Yes.
beautiful. There's no such thing as ugly,
Yeah.
but you're gonna come across a few nasty people. But you just have to be a kind person.
Mm.
You have to be tolerant. You have to be firm. You have to
Wow.
be gentle and nursing at the same time. So if you feel that's kind of your personality, and yeah, go for it. So after matric, you want to get a good beauty college. You
Okay.
need about 600 to 1,200 hours.
Wow.
Um, Obviously, the courses are between like 6 months and 2 years.
Mm.
So obviously, 2 years you're gonna definitely be graduating with an advanced, diploma
Yes.
in health and skincare. So it's quite a lot of hours. Then third year, it's quite hectic. You do pharmacology. And all of those things, science is included, and anatomy and physiology.
Yeah.
Definitely, you have to be,
So it's in
good.
depth.
It's
That's why
very,
you
yeah.
are different just from like a regular
Absolutely,
spa therapist.
absolutely, absolutely. With, I mean, listen, your waxing, your massages, your nails, those are like first year
Yes.
subjects,
Yes.
and then you keep going. Third year, it gets hectic, and now other colleges are actually offering advanced health and aesthetics, where you
Wow.
go and study differently. That one is that's like the topmost one. So which is makes it 3 years,
Sure.
and then you come back, you do your hours, so then you can then look for a job at, preferably, a dermatologist office, a plastic surgeon,
Yes.
post-op type of, and maybe a GP that also specializes in aesthetic skincare. So those are the places you want to enroll in. Obviously, you want to. So the industry, you keep upskilling. You
Oh,
keep,
yes.
you never, you don't stop. You get short courses, you go for product training, there's a product launch, so you keep learning, because new chemicals, new acids, new findings are coming out, new bacteria
Yeah,
are
that's
coming
true.
out
That's
every
true.
day. So you need to constantly catch up with the ever evolving industry. It's quite hectic, but like I said, once the passion is there, it keeps you going.
So,
Yeah.
with you, what are the trends right now in this field that you are in, that you are seeing when it comes to the treatments that the clients come for?
Oh yeah, I
The
mean,
trends, I know, because trends are, especially in beauty, they the things that
absolutely.
rule this industry. So, what trends are you seeing?
Quite a lot. You have the nano lift thread. So I'll talk about, first of all, I'm going
Yes.
to talk about the ones within my scope.
Yes,
I mean,
true.
obviously, you have micro needling, which is collagen induction
I had
therapy.
micro needling before. I
Oh,
can say I've
really?
had micro
How
needling
was it
before.
for you?
It was great. It was a great experience. It really did wonders for my skin. The
Hmm.
glow is, yay, it's
Amazing.
amazing. After that, you just, of course, it's not initially, sometimes because of the
It
impurities,
is,
right?
yes.
The skin may be a bit
Red,
red, and
sensitive,
then
yeah.
sometimes you might get that. That's just the skin flushing out the
Yes,
toxins, right, Amara?
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's quite, I mean, with the little needles going into the skin, so we're creating a wound healing. I would say that's the best seller when it
The nano
comes to
lift. Sorry, micro needling.
micro needling.
Okay.
So you can combine it. Also, you have the dermaplaning. Now you have serums. Yeah,
Dermaplaning,
you have
yeah.
serums coming out now, like the exosomes, which are stem cells, obviously plant stem
Yes.
cells, and these are all the trends. But you need to keep up as a therapist, as we need to keep up with the trends. However, you also want people to take the fall. You
Yeah.
just don't quickly introduce anything and everything to your clients. Like I said, we educate, we do our findings, we study. I personally, I mean, I'm constantly researching on one thing, because sometimes a client just, hey Bukky, what do you think about this? So
Yeah.
so now we have salmon sperm that is out now. Also helps with anti-aging, slowing
Wow.
down wrinkles, fine lines, and all of that. So there are quite a lot of trends when it comes to that part. I mean, besides your normal TikTok trends, the more advanced one, the ones that includes needles and chemicals. So yeah, like I said, you want to really do your findings before putting anything on anybody's skin. So we take the call first.
I love that you actually touched on that because we see a lot of, botched, right?
Oh my God.
Skincare routines. I mean, I myself have had one when it comes to microblading.
Yes.
I got a very terrible thing and I
Ooh,
try and cover it with makeup. I don't know if you can see it, Bukky Nation, but
trust me, we can see
you
it.
can't see it, of course, because I do such a good job at covering it up. But I love that you spoke about that. So about the fact that you deal a lot with, different chemicals and procedures, and how now, if anything there goes wrong,
Wrong.
it falls onto you. So,
Absolutely.
how important is trust in this industry where, beauty trends are things that are here today, gone tomorrow?
So, first of all, like I said, we work under the supervision of a doctor.
Yes.
There are some product houses that will not release their products if they don't see the doctor's practice number.
Okay.
So that is super important.
I love that.
Number one, that's number one. Number two, we don't write scripts.
Ah,
We don't. We how do I put it? We don't have a practice number. We have a reputation to
station.
protect.
Yes.
So you need to make sure that you are doing your findings properly. You've done one or two treatments. You've seen the results. You've assessed the client properly.
Yes.
You want to. That's why a thorough consultation is very important. You also want to educate the client first and let the client know what they are in for. The aftercares, you want to make them sign those consent forms
Forms.
in case anything happens. Listen, things do happen, but
Yes.
you need to be there to hold your clients. You need to call them, check up on them. That's why communication is very important. Trust, like you said, be honest. After assessing the skin, you find out that okay, there's nothing that could go wrong. Sometimes you never can tell.
True.
The client can just do one or two things wrong afterwards, but most of the time, like I said, you never can tell. But you need to be there for them, assure them that everything is going to be fine. I mean, listen, control damage is nice. I love doing damage control when they go elsewhere and it gets all wrong. We can then do, but it's not fair all the time.
Yes.
But you, like I said, and I also tell the clients one thing I do with my client. I'm very strict. Do your homework,
So,
ask questions.
yeah, I love that because asking questions is what we do here. And I know the Vuga Nation loves asking questions. So, like you
Absolutely.
mentioned, to build one of those trust elements within the industry, is a license necessary?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, the college you're finishing from says it all. I mean,
Yes.
I went to a very prestigious college,
Okay,
one
which
of the
college did you
best.
go to?
I went to I went to Camelot International, the Houghton
Nice.
branch,
Nice.
one of the best beauty colleges in South Africa. And you get taught the best. I mean, they're very strict when it comes to hygiene and all of those things. You want to. I mean, it's recognized by the South African Health and Skincare Association.
Yes,
I'm also a professional
part of
member of
that.
the South African Health and Skincare Association. So one of the licenses is the exam. So I have a diploma in health and skincare association, in health and sorry, excuse me, health and skincare.
Okay,
So
yes.
which falls under the South African health and
Yes.
skincare. That's their exam.
Yes.
So once you have that exam, that qualification, that should also is a license. However, you do have some other international licenses like the CEDESCO, the ITEC. So that allows you to work in 120 countries.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the European one. And then
Wow.
you have the American one, which is ITEC. So if you have those licenses, definitely you can brag.
Wow.
You can
Gives
brag.
you bragging rights. And
I
of
mean,
course, I see you've
you're
got
set
them.
apart. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
very proud. I mean, it's not easy. So the college you go to also, you have the opportunity to write those exams, and it allows you to just stand out.
All right.
And yeah, that's what you put on your wall. Like I said, we do not have a practice number. All of these licenses and this certification just helps, and you have to constantly upgrade. And when there's a new product, you go for training. You just keep up. and get to know what's out there and how you can better help your clients look and feel better.
Ah, love it. So, okay, I know that, in South Africa, we face an issue where, people are studying things and then they just sit without having,
Sure.
a
Proper
job
information.
or proper information as to where to go afterwards. So, is it a good career financially?
Okay, good question. It is a rewarding career. It
Yes.
is, I must say, financially, if you find the right place and the right niche for yourself.
Okay.
So, the good thing about the industry is very broad.
Yes.
You cannot be jack of all trade, master
Yeah,
of none.
yeah.
You want to cover niche for yourself. Like I said, we are not your typical therapist. So, we don't do waxing,
Okay,
eyelash, and
okay,
all of
okay.
those things. Not that they're not good, but we
You've
focus
decided
on,
to
like,
focus on a
yeah,
specific
exactly.
skincare element.
Yes. So, like,
Yes,
your pigmentation,
yes.
hyperpigmentation, acne, sometimes weight loss, scar
Wow.
reduction, laser hair reduction. So those are the things. I mean, I must say, it is not a luxury. It
Yeah.
is. It is a luxury, but
Yes.
excuse me, it is a luxury, but not a necessity.
City. Ah,
So
la, la.
people need to pay bills
Yes.
before they come
No,
to you.
that's true.
However, do you have those ones that just like, okay, you know what, I'm going for it. You have your market. So like I said, when you cover niche for yourself, focus on a particular market. Yeah, definitely. I mean, when people say they don't have money, remember this does not include eyelash or nails.
Yes.
We women.
Ah, yeah, you know what? I love that from Ubuki. She says, when people say they don't have money, that does not include hair,
And
nails.
nails and
Girlies,
lashes.
self care, we
Self care
is important.
is healthcare.
So I know the work that you do, and it talks a lot to self image. And I mean, having been
Absolutely.
a model, self image was
Oh
something that
yeah.
you had to have.
Mm.
So as before, I close off the segment now with a rapid fire question game with you. I just want you to let me know and let the Vuga Nation know how skincare, self confidence meet.
Ooh, girl. Never underestimate the power of
I
skincare.
remember you were
Oh,
telling me, man, like
glowing
when you look good, you
skin.
feel good, and sometimes your skin, yeah, as
Absolutely.
much as your skin, it can get, you can try and cover up, but if you don't feel good under that makeup, oh,
Absolutely.
it makes no
So I put it
difference.
this way: if your skincare game is not on point,
Mm,
your makeup game will never be on point. I mean,
true.
we can see right
Yes,
under that
yes.
skin, and you don't need to do much. You just need the right skincare coach. Just need the right products, good information, proper skincare.
Yes.
I mean, listen, there are a lot of things out there. They
Yeah,
are
and
not
and
meant
there's
for
a lot
you.
of reasons why your
Why?
skin could look a
Yeah,
certain way. Yes.
absolutely. And I mean, skincare is confidence. I mean, what we do is we sell self-esteem basically.
Confidence building, building a
Yes.
beauty brand, building confidence, empowering
Absolutely.
women. I love
Absolutely.
that.
I mean, it's just so good to see my client walk in with the shoulders like
Like
this,
this, and then they leave
and they
like
leave with the
this.
chin up, and it's amazing how they feel so good even when they post their selfies. It's just super amazing, and how their skin is glowing. And they now know better because I teach my clients,
Ah,
I
thank
coach
you.
them. I just
Education.
don't do the treatment and I mean, 8 years, some of them 9 years. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for the support. Just that loyalty,
it
it
it shows
keeps
that
me
you're
going.
trusted, and that,
Yeah.
like you
Thank
said,
you.
you share the knowledge. You don't just
Absolutely.
offer the service. You share the
No.
knowledge. You're like, nope, I'm giving you a service, but I'm also imparting knowledge. Bookie,
Absolutely.
master clinical esthetician. I love
Thank
it.
you.
So now, just to close off the segment, I'm going to fire some quick fire, rapid fire questions, and I want
Yeah.
her to just give me off the top of her head some answers. Must have tool in your clinic.
Must have to definitely a micro needling machine, especially the latest one now, the high frequency,
Yes.
the radio frequency one. It's just amazing. Also on a darker skin types.
Now.
I see a lot of darker skin type clients, and amazing, no downtime, helps with tightening and firming the skin. Definitely, that's my number one. That's my bestseller.
Awesome. Favorite entrepreneur or mentor you admire? Uh,
To be honest, okay, quite a few. Jolie, she's American, the special therapist to Obama.
yes.
Well, Michelle Obama.
Yes.
I follow her a lot. Dija Ayodele, she's also a black esthetician. She
Wow.
wrote a book on black skin.
Ah.
And yeah, so there's a story behind it. I follow up those people because, I mean, black skin is beautiful, and unfortunately a lot of people don't know how to treat black skin, so that's kind of like my specialty. I mean,
Melanin, and you are you
melanin.
beautiful melanin skin you are.
Thank you.
Most underrated skincare tip?
uh Drinking water.
I was about to say, I am not a a clinical esthetician, but I know that, you know what, for better skincare, water,
The
man. Drink
cheapest
that
as well.
water. Coffee or green juice before a big day?
Green juice. I don't do coffee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And it's bad for your skin, right? Or
Listen, caffeine, generally, we know that what caffeine does keeps you awake. Too much, yeah, no. For me, water, tea, hot chocolate, I'm good.
okay, and green juice before a
Green
big day.
juice, absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So just for people who, don't know or have never heard of where they or your services and where they can find you, can you just let the Vuga Nation know where they can find you?
They can find me on social media. All our details are there. SBR Aesthetics
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook is Skin and Body Remedy SA, and my personal handle is Your Skincare Coach. We're based in Johannesburg, and you can just drop a message. We're very good. We might be busy, but we definitely will
We'll
get
get
back to you. So it's SBR Aesthetics on Instagram and Skin and Body Remedy, obviously, on essay on Facebook. So please pop us a message. We definitely are looking forward to helping people. I'm passionate, and we're going into training very soon. And in due time, we'll announce that. But yeah, I'm excited for the vision.
And I can't wait to actually come and get some
Please, we're
skincare
waiting for you.
thingy services from you, because I know I am long overdue for some self-care. So guys, Vuga Nation, from clinical excellence to building a brand that inspires trust, Bukky Eyinade is proof that purpose and profit can go hand in hand, right?
Absolutely.
Her journey is a blueprint for anyone in beauty or business.
Thank you.
So she is grounded, authentic, man, and empowering. Be sure to follow Bukky, guys, and SBR Aesthetics.
Yes.
On social media for more tips and updates.